કારણ કે એમનું તો આટલા બધા રિયલ એસ્ટેટ બી આવે છે, તો એટલે બિલ્ડિંગના ગ્લાસ કે સોલાર ગ્લાસ. એટલે પછી ગૌતમબેન પાછું પૂછવા ગયો. મેં કીધું કયા ગ્લાસની ફેક્ટરી નાખવાય? તો કે સોલાર ગ્લાસ. અને સોલાર ગ્લાસની ફેક્ટરી એ નાખી ત્યારે પણ મેં એ જ કીધું થઈ જશે સારું. પણ વેન વી વર્કિંગ ઓન ધેટ, ત્યારે ખબર પડી કે પેલી બધી ફેક્ટરીઓ તો રિઝનેબલ સાઇઝ હતી. આ ફેક્ટરી તો એક જાયન્ટ ફેક્ટરી છે. હાઉ ઇઝ ઇટ બિલ્ટ? પણ થઈ ગઈ. આ બધી વસ્તુઓ જે છે એ પ્રોજેક્ટ, આખી મારી સાયકલ, જો હું વિશાખાની આખી જર્ની ગણું તો એ વિશાખાની આખી જર્ની આની પર જ છે. ગૌતમભાઈ કે પ્રોજેક્ટ નાખી દે, મારા મોઢામાંથી એક જ શબ્દ નીકળે, સારું થઈ જશે, અને એકચ્યુઅલી થઈ જાય. અને આ બધી વસ્તુ માટે થઈને જે 3-4 વસ્તુ જે મેઇન છે, કી ફેક્ટર, દેટ ઇઝ વન, માય વિશાખા ડેડિકેટેડ ટીમ. બીજી વસ્તુ આવે છે કે અક્ષત અને એ લોકોનું ડિટેલ વર્કિંગ. ત્રીજી વસ્તુ આવે છે કે ગૌતમભાઈ મેઇન સ્ટ્રેન્થ ઇઝ એક કે ગૌતમભાઈ સાથે છે ને એ ધેટ ઇઝ અવર સ્ટ્રેન્થ. અને એ સ્ટ્રેન્થના હિસાબે થઈને નાના મોટા કોઈ પણ જાતની કોઈ પણ વસ્તુનો કોઈ દિવસ વિચાર જ નથી આવ્યો કે ગૌતમભાઈ સાથે છે ને દેટ ગીવ અસ અ ડિફરન્ટ કાઇન્ડ ઓફ સ્ટ્રેન્થ. અને આ ઈચ એન્ડ એવરી પ્રોજેક્ટ સક્સેસફુલી ટાઈમ બાઉન્ડ થઈ ગયું. એન્ડ ગૌતમભાઈ, ધેટ ઇઝ અ મ્યુચ્યુઅલ ટ્રસ્ટ has been the foundation of our relationship. Factories can build, technology can be upgraded, but trust is built slowly through consistency, transparency and respect. Trust between us and our customers, trust between us and our partners, trust between us and our employees, and that trust is really Vishakha's greatest strength and our biggest responsibility also. From the very first day, our philosophy has been very simple. Whatever technology we invest, it should be number 1, 2, 3, it is better, future-ready technology and globally competitive. We have never invested for today alone. We always invested for tomorrow. Today, Vishakha is more digitized, increasingly automated, leveraging technology to improve efficiency, quality, and speed. Technology for us is not just a machinery. Technology is capability, predictability, and excellence. Leadership today is about responsible growth, not growth alone. At Vishakha, we are conscious about ESG practices, deeply inclined toward sustainability leadership, committed to ethical governance, environmental protection, and energy efficiency. For us, ESG is not just compliance, it is a commitment to future generation. Growth gains meaning when it comes with giving back to the society. Through the Vishakha Foundation, we are giving back across 4 key areas: education, healthcare, skill development, public welfare. This is our way of ensuring that Vishakha's success creates impact beyond business. Gautam bhai, you are not just a partner to me. You are my idol, my backbone, and my strength for the past 25 years and for the future. Gautam bhai, I learned so many things from you: to dare, to face challenges, to convert problem into opportunities, to take responsibility, to trust people, to take firm decisions, and to build long-term relationships. Thank you, Gautam bhai. Thank you, Rajesh bhai. And in my initial phase, Pranav is always with me in the Vishakha Polyfab. So thank you. And my heartfelt thanks to the entire Adani family and team for your constant guidance and support. I am deeply grateful to Wilmar team, to Sri KKH, Puva, Malik Saib, Srikanji, Saumin, and the entire team AWL for their unwavering support for the past 25 years. I sincerely thank to our partners and investors, our suppliers and customers like Exxon, Dow, Adani, Wilmar, Cargill, Gokul, etc., and our bankers SBI and others. I also extended my sincere thanks to our JV partners, Asahi Glass, Ginegar Israel, Spark Austria, and View Glass USA, for walking the journey with us and believing in our shared vision. Recently, when we issued a fresh equity in Vishakha Glass, first time in our history, the offering was oversubscribed within just a few days. And that response truly touched my heart. So thank you very much to investors who put really trust on us, not only me and our whole team. Thank you, my Vishakha Parivar. Many of you have been with us from the last 25 years, 20 years, 15 years, and along with us and beyond. Your integrity and your dedication are truly commendable. किसी भी परिस्थिति में, किसी भी चुनौती में, आप सब हमेशा मेरे साथ खड़े रहे हो. Thank you very much to my Vishakha family. विशाखा फैमिली, आप सब बराबर है, लेकिन आपके पीछे अगर आपका फैमिली आपको सपोर्ट नहीं करता तो शायद आप लोग इतना डेडिकेशन से विशाखा में काम नहीं कर सकते. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच टू योर फैमिली मेंबर, टू योर स्पाउस. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच. Tonight, I thank you, my Vishakha Parivar, along with their families. Now, Bhavna, my better half. Thank you for being my strength in every situation, for standing beside me through uncertainty, long hours, and difficult decisions. Your faith and resilience have been my quiet support. You have managed our family so gracefully, and because of that, I have been free to focus fully on the growth of Vishakha. Akshat, your dedication and hard work are the main key factors for the growth of Vishakha. Umesh Bhai, Badresh Bhai, Sujal, Ankit, Hers, all my family members, thank you for your belief and support. Gaurav, Nidhi and Palak are always my unconditional support. My grandchildren are my joy and my inspiration. Thank you, Palak. આજે આપણે આ જે કંઈ બી ઇવેન્ટમાં બેઠા છે અને જે ફિલ્મ છે, everything is done by Palak with the support of Mansi for the perfect planning of this lovely evening, for curating this truly memorable evening. ભાવના, તને ઘણી વખત પ્રોબ્લેમ લાગે, પણ એકચ્યુઅલી ગૌતમભાઈની લાઈફ જુએ ને તો એના પ્રમાણમાં મારી તો બહુ ઇઝી લાઈફ છે, અને અમે બધા ગૌતમભાઈની નીચે તૈયાર થયેલા છે, એટલે થોડોક તો પ્રોબ્લેમ રહેવાનો. Vishakha is 25 years young, shaped by challenges, matured by experience, and ready to take on greater responsibility. As we look ahead to 2028, we are on a clear and confident path. I am confident that Akshat, Ankit, and the entire Vishakha team will take this organization to greater heights with your continuous support. With the leadership of the next generation and the continuous trust of all of you, I am confident that in coming years, Vishakha will be one of the fastest, efficient manufacturing company of India. Let's take more ownership. Let's make more responsibility. Let's grow together. Let's strengthen India through Atmanirbhar Bharat and proudly carry Make in India to the world. Have a proud that Vishakha will be a part of India's growth journey. Jai Hind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jigesh sir, for pouring your heart out and also taking a moment to thank everyone who is with you, along you. Ladies and gentlemen, some journeys remain local, but some become a matter of national pride. Today, we are privileged to be in the presence of the Adani family and the leadership of the Adani Group. A family not just known for building enterprises, but for shaping vision, values, and the future of India. And what you saw in the film and through Jigish Bhai's address, they are stronger and stronger with Vishakha. आज भारत ऐसे संस्थानों को नहीं, ऐसे लोगों को पहचानता है जो विश्वास, दिशा और साहस के साथ आने वाले कल का निर्माण कर रहे हैं. We are honored to hear from a leader who is more than a name, a friend, a guide, a mentor, and a philosopher to many. But today's evening, a true embodiment of the spirit of building Vishakha, building India. May I take the pleasure to invite Shri Gautam Adani, sir, for his address. Welcome, sir.
Namaskar. Members of Vishakha Parivar, colleagues, partners, friends, members of Doshi family, and my dear friend Jigish, Pavna Ben, Nidhi, Akshat. It is said that વર્ષો જે સત્ય ઉજાગર કરે છે તે દિવસોમાં ક્યારેય પ્રાપ્ત કરી શકાતું નથી. It is with this remarkable feeling that I stand here today reflecting on over 3 decades of a deep friendship and a legacy that has withstood the test of time. And indeed, today happens to be a beautiful coincidence, because we gather to honor not just the legacy of Vishakha, but also to celebrate the birthday of an exceptional leader who has shaped the very core of Vishakha. Happy birthday, dear Jigish. Today is not just another day on the calendar. It is a celebration of your vision and a reminder of the profound impact you have had in guiding the incredible journey of Vishakha. Every successful company has moments worth cheering and its milestones that fill you with pride. However, what truly sets Vishakha apart for me is far more than a corporate success story. For Jigish and me, Vishakha is a living proof of how faith and friendship can shape a future where trust becomes the most valuable form of capital. શ્રદ્ધા અને મિત્રતા ભવિષ્યને કેવી રીતે આકાર આપે છે, આજની કહાની એ વિશે છે. So today, we are not just celebrating the success of business, we are celebrating a belief of trust that defined the relationship between Jigis and me and architected the destiny of Vishakha. And so let me take you back to where this relationship started. It began in 1992, the period the world still remembers because of the turbulence created following the Gulf War. India was still struggling with the severe rupees devaluations. The war had led to a massive energy market volatility. Shipping had been badly disrupted, and supply chains had become entirely unpredictable. At that time, imported polymers were integral to Indian sectors such as packaging, textiles, consumer goods, primarily because India's license Raj in the preceding years had left the country with a limited domestic manufacturing capacity. Adani Enterprise, then known as Adani Exports, had already established itself as one of the India's largest trading house. However, when war broke out, polymer imports fell overnight. Prices began to fluctuate widely, and factories across the nations face the looming threat of shutdowns. Confronted with a severe import shortfall, I had no options but to reduce deliveries to our distributor by nearly 50%. But unfortunately, in that challenging period, many traders saw the shortage as an opportunity to profit. Contracts were broken, prices skyrocketed, and what should have been a crisis to address collaboratively transformed into an opportunity to exploit. It was in these situations that I first met Jigis, who had come to see me and had brought along many of his small customers. He had not come to complain. He had not come to ask for favors. He had not come to negotiate better deals. He had come so that I could truly understood the pain of those customers affected by this crisis. I remember listening as they spoke about factories on the brink of being shut down, about thousands of jobs at risk, and about families whose lives hung in balance. While the temptations of profits made others focus on themselves, Jigis was focused on his customers, his principles, and the promises he had made. So I made a simple decision. Instead of forcing Jigis through layers of distributors who made their cuts, we decided to supply to him directly. We extended him credit. We placed our trust in him. And I did so because I realized that Jigis had come not to ask any favors. He was asking me for fairness. He was not trying to exploit a crisis. He was trying to hold a fragile customer ecosystems together. He was not looking for a quick gains. He was following the principles he believed in. આપત્તિમાં જ માણસની સાચી પરખ થાય છે. જ્યારે ઘણા વેપારીઓએ નફો પસંદ કર્યો ત્યારે જિગીશભાઈએ માનવતા પસંદ કરી. અને ત્યાંથી જ અમારી મિત્રતાનો જન્મ થયો. Life moved on after that extraordinary period of the 90s, but a permanent mutual respect had been created, and Jigis and I stay in touch. Wherever Jigis went, stories of the lives he touched and the communities he uplifted followed reflected in his leadership roles, such as chairman of Jito Ahmedabad and trustee positions with JATF, Shraman Arogyam and JEAP. But beyond these praises, I would often hear about how Jigis lived his life, anchored in the unity of his joint family, all devoted to some form of service. From the selfless social work of his elder brother Umesh Bhai to the spiritual dedications of his younger brother Bhadresh Bhai, it was this rare fusion of a family bonds, service to others, and professional integrity that defined Jigis. And then, in the year 2001, destiny knocked at our doors. I was planning to set up a polymer film packaging line at Mundra for Adani Wilmar's edible oil business. And when the time came to choose a partner, I did not look for the largest balance sheet. I looked for Jigis, the man who had brought to me his loyal customer in 1992. There was no spreadsheets, no negotiations. I simply said, Jigis, this has to be done together by the two of us. That was it. And from that, one conversation grew not just a single company, but a family of enterprises between us. Vishakha Polyfab, Vishakha Molding, Vishakha Irrigations and Pipes, Vishakha Renewables, Vishakha Solar Films, Vishakha Metals, and Vishakha Glass. Today, the proof stands before us. At Vishakha, we have not just built a factory, we have transformed manufacturing and built a national capability. From a bare greenfield site, in just 24 months, we commissioned India's largest solar glass furnace, a 660 ton per day plant that compares with the finest glass plant anywhere in the world. This was not an Indian timeline catching up to the global standards. It was Vishakha that was an Indian benchmark setting the global benchmark. And this is only the opening chapter, because the phase 2 will now take this to 1260 tons per day, making it the largest glass furnace ever built on Indian soil. Even more audacious is our commitment to ignite this furnace in just 20 months. This is a speed of executions that redefines that Indian manufacturing is capable of when vision, trust, and discipline move together. And beside this giant furnace stands another pillar of national strength, one of India's largest integrated aluminum complexes, anchored by country's largest fully automated anodizing line. But what makes Vishakha even more extraordinary is not any single asset. It is the ecosystems: glass, aluminium, films, and advanced materials that are not scattered across the country but are engineered together inside a fully integrated 12 gigawatt solar ecosystems unlike any other location in the world. Every sheet of glass, every aluminum frame, every polymer film is born inside one coordinated industrial symphony designed to solve India's renewable future and set a global benchmark. This is Atmanirbharta at its best. And so, my friends, contracts did not build a Vishakha. Conviction did. We did not just build a business, we built a belief. Because the greatest institutions are sustained never by the ink of contracts, but by the legacy of a shared conscience. It is this conscience that understands exactly what must be protected and what must never be betrayed. And it is this conscience that binds one generation to the next. And so, to our next generations, to the hugely talented Akshat, who carries his father's drive, and to Pranav, Karan, Sagar and Jeet, yes, do look at the numbers, but look much deeper at the family integrity that builds these numbers. Your challenge will not be to grow the balance sheet. It will be to guard the trust that allowed Jigis and me to create that balance sheet. My dear friends, time flies. When Jigis and I first met in 1992, we were both just 20 years old, full of dreams, yet unaware that those dreams would one day give rise to our 35-year relationships built on trust, respect, and a shared sense of purpose. Recently, this shared sense of purpose found an even more beautiful expressions when I learned that Jigis wanted to support Preeti and me by offering his invaluable expertise to help further the work of the Adani Foundations. There could be no better persons whose support I would seek today. બીજાની મદદ કરવી એ જિગીસ માટે ક્યારેય કોઈ ગણતરીનો વિષય ન હતો. એ તો એમના વ્યક્તિત્વનો એક સહજ અને સ્વાભાવિક વિસ્તાર છે. It is this constant branching out to touch more lives that defines the very essence of who Jigis is. And this is precisely why it is so fitting that the company Jigis has built carries the name Vishakha. Because in Sanskrit, Vishakha signifies the act of branching out, meaning the spreading of shakhas. સંસ્કૃતમાં વિશાખાનો અર્થ છે શાખાઓનો અવિરત વિસ્તાર. જ્યારે જિગીસે આ નામ પસંદ કર્યું ત્યારે એ માત્ર એક નામ ન હતું, એ તો એક સંકલ્પ હતો. Today, each of those shakhas stands as a living testimony to the businesses we have built and the bonds we have nurtured. Day by day, week by week, and month by month, for over 35 years. આ 35 વર્ષોનો અતૂટ સાથ આ આપણી મિત્રતાની સાક્ષી છે. This is what trust is all about. આને જ ભરોસો કહેવાય. This is what friendship is all about. આને જ સાચી દોસ્તી કહેવાય. This is what our shared destiny is all about. આ જ છે એક જ લક્ષ્ય, એક જ દિશા અને એક જ ભાગ્ય. So my dear friend Jigis, thank you for your support. તમારા સાથ માટે આભાર. Thank you for your courage. તમારી હિંમત માટે આભાર. And most of all, thank you for a friendship that ensured no matter how many branches we grew, we always stay connected to the same heart. આભાર એવી દોસ્તી માટે જે સુનિશ્ચિત કર્યું કે શાખાઓ ભલે ગમે તેટલી વિસ્તારે પણ આપણું હૃદય હંમેશા એકબીજા સાથે જોડાયેલું રહે. So let me close by saying, આપણે જે સફર ખેડી છે એ સફર હતી હિંમતની, એ સફર બની વિશ્વાસની અને હવે આ સફર છે વિસ્તારની. પિક્ચર હજી બાકી છે. થેન્ક યુ. જય હિન્દ.
Thank you very much, Gautam sir, for your inspiring words, for your august presence, and for the goodwill and best wishes you have extended to this journey. We are truly grateful for your time, your trust, and the warmth with which you always stand by us, by Mr. Jigesh Doshi, his parivar, the Vishakha parivar. કૃતજ્ઞતા એ પ્રત્યેક ભારતીયનું ઘરેણું છે. To formally express our gratitude to each one of you, I invite the next generation to this vision. A leader who carries the values of the past into the technology of the future. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Akshat Doshi.
I just didn't want to miss the opportunity to say things in front of you. And it's an honor for me to do this. Today, on behalf of the whole Vishakha family, to Shri Gautam uncle and my father, Shri Jigesh bhai, I really want to thank you for providing us this opportunity to contribute in whatever little ways we all can in the vision you have created for us. No words will justify this moment of motivation. I'm sure most of us have goosebumps at Vishakha over here after your speech. I can only say that our way of saying thank you is going to be a promise of doing a lot more hard work and continue to have a never say never attitude. We learn a lot from you and promise to never hesitate in taking risks. Just hearing you both today has given us all goosebumps and a sense of pride in working here at Vishakha. Thanks to each and everyone present here to make this day more special. Special thanks to our partners who flew all the way to this city to celebrate our special day. Today it's not just our 25th anniversary, but also my father's birthday. And knowing him, he wouldn't have felt better in any other way than spending this day with all of you, and especially his idol, Shri Gautam uncle, Shri Rajesh uncle, and the entire family over here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Akshat Bhai, for that beautiful words of thank you note. And now, before we transit into an evening of music and celebration, let us pause. Every journey of purpose ultimately bows to the soil of our nation. આપણી કર્મભૂમિ અને રાષ્ટ્રના સન્માનમાં આપ સૌને રાષ્ટ્રગાન માટે ઊભા થવા વિનંતી કરીએ છીએ. Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
ભારત માતા की ધન્યવાદ. આજે વિશાખાના 25 વર્ષની ઉજવણી તો છે જ, પણ આજે એ વ્યક્તિત્વનો પણ જન્મદિવસ છે જે આ સફરના પ્રાણ છે. Tonight we celebrate the man behind the mission. Happy birthday Jigish Bhai. Thank you everyone. The formal chapter of this evening concludes here, but the celebration of 25 years is just getting started. So ladies and gentlemen, after a while, enjoy with Girish Chawla and band and have the stupendous dinner with us. Thank you. This is Dhwani Dalal signing off. Bye-bye.